Is it bigger though? Is the cross-cultural biases bigger than within your culture biases?
So, and I know for a fact that in a lot of countries, um, the culture of the north of that country from the south of the country would be very different, or the way they speak is also very different. So, um, there can be just so many stereotypes. A stereotype could be about a neighborhood or a group of people or a country. It could just be anywhere.
Yeah, it's very exciting. It's very interesting though. But yeah, we have the same in Norway. I'm from South. We think they're all farmers up there. They think we're all fancy boys down there, that we can't do any manual work. And there's a lot of it, even in my little country.
Yes, so even within a country, there are just so many.
I understand this whole dynamic of workplace stereotype. It's a very complicated topic, in fact. But if there's one tip that you can teach us here or the executives in workplace on an easy way to execute or display that you have the intention to increase awareness of this, how would you advise us to do it?
Okay, so I think I have two for you.
Even better.
One is, whatever that we do, it can be time consuming, but whatever that we do, however that we react, we should start questioning ourselves that why are we doing it? Is it because we have acquired this, maybe because of social conditioning from our parents, from our teachers, from our friends, from how things are done in my community or my neighborhood or my state or my country or my continent, I don't know. It will bring in a lot of self-awareness. It might be slow, it might be a tedious process, but the moment I start thinking about, why John is getting into a small talk and, not just straight away jumping onto business, whereas for me, maybe jumping onto business straight away is more important. That might bring in some empathy and awareness vis-a-vis my own actions. So self-awareness is, I would say for me, is very, very important. And the second thing, something that again is difficult, but I always try to do that. Wherever I step into a meeting, and I always tell everyone that there are a lot of things that we don't know. And people come with a lot of baggage and their own cultural, a cultural baggage and even personality. So don't judge.
What Sunaina said is really good. Be self-reflective and don't judge. And for me, I'm just echoing back, right? But just to be explicit and not assume. That's what I would do. Like when I'm in an office space with colleagues that I am familiar with or I'm not familiar with, I tell myself, John, don't assume. Just because she's Thai or he's Chinese or the person is white, or a millennial, that would be an interesting topic.
You can do one of them.
Don't assume. That's my takeaway.
I think it's important to be curious and know the person, because everyone is unique. Stereotyping or cultural values, everything is based on research, but everybody is a unique human being. So we have to reach out to understand that person. The story might be more than a culture.
Listen to understand, and don't just listen to hear when the person is stopped talking so you can say your bit.
Listen, don't judge. Maybe we have our reactions, but when we are self-aware and when we try not to judge and try not to go in a meeting with a lot of assumptions in our head, we try to respond and not react. And I think that makes a hell lot of difference. And that could also be a starting point. Like I said, it could be difficult, but it could be a starting point.